Join us as we continue sailing north amongst the Great Barrier Reef and enjoy glorious Goldsmith Island and another spectacular anchorage.
Our Watermaker stops making water. Now that's a problem.
The rain returns, but it can't stop cruisers getting together for sundowners.
And in our galley, Karen cooks up simple but mega tasty mackerel fillets in the rich flavours of North Africa.
As we bring up our anchor, we also have Naughty Girl moving out and letting go. She's already out there with her mainsail up, heading towards Goldsmith. That's where we're heading as well, so we imagine that they will be over there before us. It's been a beautiful stay at Brampton. Mixed bag, obviously. We were hiding out those southeasterly winds. We got lots of wind and lots of rain, but we were very protected in the anchorage here. And then we had the most glorious days, and only Brampton can turn those on. It was stunning. Until next time, Brampton. You're looking worried, Rob.
No, just for whatever reason the hand unit of the autopilot's not working. So we've got the autopilot set from down at the chart plotter, and I'm just running through my mind why it would work and this not. I mean, the normal thing to do is a Swedish reset. Turn everything off, turn it back on again, but yeah, I'm not keen on doing that while we're underway.
And the engine's on, but we have some good wind.
Battery's quite low. Had the engine on to get the anchor up, etc. And just leaving it on at the moment while we go downwind just to get some good charge for the batteries.
Don't ever have to leave, don't ever have to stay. This is all we've been dreaming of. Don't ever have to leave, don't ever have to stay. This is all we've been dreaming of. 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 Don't you worry, I know it is too little, too late. Everything is upside down and strange. But you are my ground tonight. If we stay together, we will be alright. You need to move closer, dear. Destiny is all that we need to feel. Oh, good. Don't ever have to leave. Don't ever have to stay. This is all we've been dreaming of. Don't ever have to leave. Don't ever have to stay. This is all we've been dreaming of. All we've been dreaming of.
It's the first time we've brought our Dreamtime into this side of Goldsmith Island with the southeasterly blowing. It is very well protected. Definitely a good call, I think.
Yeah, it's blowing good 17 knots out in the passage as we came round, and gusting to 20. You wouldn't even think it in here, would you?
And great beach. So, we're not sure. We might stay a while. Camping is permitted on the island with a permit. National parks have even put in a toilet, but that's about the only facilities that are here at all.
That is not what our Watermaker is supposed to do.
No, it's supposed to make water, not use it. We got the Rain Man because of their bulletproof reputation, but on the third use we've got a problem. I have to say the Rain Man company over the phone and by text etc. have been excellent in their support. Brett Swan, the Watermaker man based around Manly and Brisbane, has been great. But we've been through all the troubleshooting back and forwards, and to be honest, nothing seems to be rectifying the fault. It just won't come up to pressure and push water through the membranes. So we've just used 10 litres of our previously desalinated water to run through and
Now valuable water.
to rinse the membranes to make sure that they stay good. And well, when we go into Early Beach we'll have to try and see what goes on from here. But the unit's done less than 10 hours work, so, and we've heard nothing but good reports about their after sales service, so hopefully all will be sorted. But in the meantime we go into water conservation mode. You get that?
No washing hair tonight.
No, Karen will not be washing her hair tonight.
Okay.
The weatherman says we've got a couple of days with showers coming up, so we thought we'd make the most of the sunshine this afternoon with another walk along this beautiful beach. Got the whole lot to ourselves. Then we might go and chase some fish on the coral reef just out here. Very relaxing.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Drifting along in the bay. Catch some dinner. Well, we haven't got any of the big ones from the bottom finishing, so we may as well troll a lure for a bit and see how we go.
What is it? Oh, slimy grinner. Bloody good bait, you little slimer. Okay, if they're around, we've got others. Got everybody out trolling. There's another dinghy out now, going along the edges. They must think we're successful. If only they knew. Happy to be here.
So how are your sundowners going?
Well, I'm trying not to get water in my wine. I don't want it watered down.
Swimmingly, they're going swimmingly.
Was this your idea, Roger?
I'm just standing here with all my mates.
And no pants.
That's why he's got no mates around.
I'm worried why he took them off.
So Richard, being a Tasmanian,
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, that's what I mean. I'm not even freezing. You're bloody lucky. We're on the boat to dry out. There he is. Weren't wet enough? Just lay under the boat for a while? The boat was pulling out the water from the waves. So.
At this point of the tide, every mono in the harbour is in the anchorage is kind of rolling its backside off. So funnily enough, we'll all put up with the rain.
Yeah, the option's better out here.
That's either the roll or the rain. It'll begin with R.
Yeah.
Tonight we're going to do another mackerel meal. We've caught so much mackerel that we do have to get a bit creative so that we're just not eating buttered mackerel or barbecued mackerel. So tonight it is all about North African flavours. So we're going to dust our mackerel with 2 tablespoons of plain flour and a teaspoon of smoked paprika. Just going to pop them in dry your fillets off first so that your flour doesn't go all gluggy. Dust them off, pop them aside. So I've had these sitting just on the paper towel. You can see how wet the paper towel is now. So it's absorbed all of that. So this will give a nice crust to the fish. It's always nice just to have a little bit of flavouring in your flour so that it's just not a flour taste, it's got a bit of spice in it. Alright, so straight into the pan, and it is skin side down first. So whilst our fish is cooking, we're going to make up the honey and orange glaze. And our spice in here is our Berber spice mix, and it's ground chilies, paprika, a bit of salt, some ginger, some onion powder, some cardamom, coriander, nutmeg, garlic powder, ground cloves, some ground cinnamon, and last but not least is our allspice. I'm going to add into that a tablespoon of olive oil, the zest of a lemon, zest of an orange, goodness sake. And the juice of that orange. And a good dollop of our Percy Island honey. So just giving that a really good whisk so it's all combined. There we have it. That will be our orange and honey glaze. See how that flour has given us a nice crunchy edge to it, and very much so when you'll do the flesh side and not the skin side. So our fish has been cooking it for about 4 minutes on each side, and you can feel that it's very firm. So it's nicely cooked. It's probably got another minute or so to go. So now is the time for us to put in our lovely glaze. Now this recipe you will be able to find on our galley, and also for your spice recipe you'll find that under Spice Blends on the website. This will thicken a little bit, which will be lovely. Just spoon it over so that it'll get a nice thickness. To go with this fish tonight, I've just done a very simple side dish, which is a mixed quinoa with some cranberries, some beans and chickpeas, and a little bit of North African spices in there. And we will dress that with some toasted almonds and some toasted coriander seed. See how this glaze has just thickened beautifully into a sauce as well. And we'll just turn the heat off, let the fish sit there while we dish up. Some fresh coriander would be beautiful, sprinkled over the top. But we're currently out of fresh coriander. And some toasted almonds and toasted coriander seeds. Dinner is done.
If you're enjoying our videos, please make sure you give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. It really does help us with YouTube to reach more people. If you also hit the bell button, you'll be notified each time we release a new episode. Come sail with us again soon.